By the third night, there was a smell. Old pennies, damp soil, rot. The kind of smell you only encounter in hospitals or graves. At first, I thought something had died in the walls. A rat, maybe. I searched every corner of my apartment under the sink, behind the fridge, inside the vents. Nothing. The smell didn't come from anywhere. It simply existed. I scrubbed my apartment until my hands cracked and bled. Burned incense until the air stung my eyes. Opened every window despite the winter cold crawling into my bones. The smell stayed. Worse, it moved. Sometimes it lingered behind the couch. Sometimes it waited in the bathroom, thick and damp like breaths trapped in tiles. Once, when I woke suddenly at 3:17 a.m., the smell was inside my blanket, warm and intimate, as if someone had slipped in beside me while I slept. That night, I screamed. The neighbors knocked after that scream. 3 sharp knocks. Human. Normal. When I opened the door, the smell vanished instantly as if it had been holding its breath. The man in the hallway was polite. Mid-30s clean jacket. Soft voice. "Everything okay?" he asked. I nodded too fast. "Yeah. Bad dream." As he spoke, I noticed the hallway mirror behind him. Old, cracked glass. The building never bothered to replace. And in that reflection, someone was standing behind me, not touching me. Not close, just one step back, perfectly aligned with my spine. I felt it, then the weight. The awareness, the certainty that I wasn't alone. My blood went cold. I turned around. Nothing. Empty apartment. Silent air. When I turned back, the neighbor's smile faltered for just a second, like he'd noticed something leave. "Well," he said quietly. "Try to get some rest," I walked away. I didn't sleep again that night. The smell returned the next evening at exactly 3:17. Always that time. Never earlier, never late. It crept in gently, like it didn't want to startle me. I could trace its path by the way my stomach turned. Bedroom door, hallway, foot of the bed. I stayed perfectly still. That's when I realized something worse than the smell. The mattress dipped. Slowly, deliberately, as if someone were kneeling behind me, testing how much weight the bed could take without waking me. The smell thickened. I could feel breath against the back of my neck, warm, moist, wrong. Then a whisper, barely sound at all. Still pretending I'm not here. I didn't move, didn't breathe. Eventually, the pressure lifted. The smell faded. At 3:18, the clock resumed ticking. I called in sick the next day and went to the building manager. He was old, tired, and immediately uncomfortable when I mentioned the smell. "You're not on the top floor," he said slowly. "That's good. What does that mean?" He hesitated, then opened a dusty drawer and pulled out a thin folder. Missing persons, former tenants. Every single one had the same notes scribbled at the bottom of their file. Complained of smell before disappearance. One report caught my eye. A woman, same apartment. My apartment. Cause of death, undetermined. Body found sitting upright, eyes open, lungs full of air as if she'd died trying not to breathe. Her last journal entry read, "If I turn around, it gets closer." That night, I slept facing the wall. It didn't help. At 3:17, the smell came stronger than ever, metallic and sweet. A finger pressed gently into my shoulder blade. Just one. Testing. I felt nails too long, too thin, trace the shape of my spine, counting bones like steps. Then a voice right behind my ear. "You smell better than the others." I broke. I rolled over screaming. The room was empty, but the smell clung to me. It was inside my clothes, inside my hair, inside my lungs. Desperate, I tried something insane. I placed a mirror behind my bed. If it was real, if it existed, it would show up. At 3:17, the smell arrived. I felt the presence, and in the mirror, I saw myself sleeping, and behind me a shape. Tall, bent wrong, head tilted like it was listening, no face. Just a mouth where the smell poured out endlessly. It leaned closer. The mirror cracked. I blacked out. I woke up standing in my hallway. The smell filled the apartment completely now. Walls breathed. The floor felt soft. The thing stood in front of me. "I don't kill," it said calmly. "I replace." I understood then. It didn't follow people. It waited. Until grief. Until loneliness. Until silence grew loud enough. "Why me?" I whispered. It smiled with no lips. "You noticed the smell? I still live here. The smell is gone." Neighbors say. I'm quieter now. Politer. Sometimes, when I pass mirrors, my reflection lags just a moment too long. And every night at 3:17, I stand behind someone new. Breathing, waiting for them to notice, waiting for them to turn around.